Greetings, one and all. Your blessings. I want my own nation, okay? My own country, land, everything, empire. I want my own, according to the laws of the Almighty. So what am I going to do? How am I going to go about it? You've got what the Almighty says in the book, and you've also got faith and works. So what kind of people do you need to build a nation? You're talking about people like Moses, King David, King Solomon, the judges, and educators, right? We have the proper names, the proper maps, calendars. So we have a proper calendar, temple calendar, creation calendar, a proper calendar, everything correct. So that means high level of skillful people, intelligent people, people that understand the laws of the Almighty, that understand criminal law, holy law, laws of faith, laws of righteousness, laws of truth, laws of doing everything correct according to the Almighty. Specialized people, trained. Now, when you say trained, right, in the ways of the Almighty, trained people, not people that read books, that people that are trained for a specific purpose. Like you take a military unit, right, a general, say. He now is concerned with recruiting men, training them, and women as well, right? Involved in various skills like farming, construction work, making bricks, concrete, digging, mining, quarrying, building roads. You have to have an army that can do something, that can build something, that can change something. If you have an army that just goes around killing, that ain't an army. That's just a bunch of criminals. A real army, you take it from scratch. They're normally formed in times of crisis, normally. And most armies today work for government, but then you got some that are private, work for corporations and rich people and protect their interests. But my people now don't have their own armed forces. We don't have our own government. We don't have our own education system. We don't speak our own language. We have people that have got skills that can do all that, but nobody is putting it all together. Now, hear me say nobody is putting it all together, but the Almighty, He is. He scattered us and He will gather us. So people that want to gather together with the Messiah are not going about it the right way. If you're talking about the Messiah being His disciple, His apostle, belonging to His camp, people are not doing that in the right way. You don't do it according to no devil system. You don't do it according to no white man, black man. You do it according to the Almighty. What does the Almighty say should happen? Right? Well, none of us are perfect, right? We're not the best organizers in the world, but you need food. You need communication, skillful communication. You need technology to a point. You need to be able to communicate with other groups and have a list of those groups and regular meetings. It's not just about reading Bible, it's about doing something. Building a nation is, I can promise you, building a nation is not reading a Bible. That's educational. That's not actually building a nation. That's reading a book. That's learning something. But it does not build a nation by reading a book. Right? You're going to make a car or a house. You've got to do something. You want to make a road, you've got to do something. You want to even plant a farm or even plant a tree, you've got to do something. You plant a seed, right? You get 100 fruit tree seeds and plant them. Every different kind of fruit you can think of and plant them. And I'll tell you what happens when they grow, right? You know, you're not so childish I need to say anything else. You know what happens when you put a pip or a seed inside of earth, inside a little cup, plastic cup. You know what's going to happen? It will grow. Well, when you got 100 of them and they get bigger and bigger and bigger and they're starting to turn into trees after 5 years, then what you're going to do? You need to plant them somewhere. Depending on where you plant them, somebody will chop them down if you put them in the wrong place. So we know how to grow. We know how to farm. We know how to hunt and fish. We know how to do things, but we don't put it together. The skills. We don't have an organization based on skills. Yeah, you hear what I'm saying now? Register my skills. I'm telling you what my skills are. Right? I'm telling you. So you register all them people that got their own skills. Skills to build a nation, to build an army, to build a government. Right? To form all these different things we need to do. Government institutions that we need according to the laws of the Almighty. So nation building is different than talking and reading books and always going on about the next Israelite doing something not according to this, and these people saying they're going to leave Israelites, and all the foolishness that people are saying does not build a nation. It doesn't. You have an organization that builds a nation, then call it a nation. Call it the nation of Yah-Israel. So people understand you ain't playing no games. Right? The nation of Yah-Israel according to the laws of the Almighty. Now you've got work to do because you called it a nation. People know you're not messing around. So call your organization collectively, everybody, the nation of Yah-Israel, Yah-Israelites, the nation of, the empire of. Right, in reality, we dispossess over 15 countries in the world. Dispossess them if we come together as a nation. Now, do you seriously think those nations want dispossessing by anybody? We dispossess people in North Africa, in the Middle East, as a nation. Dispossess them. Now, what do you think the world's going to say about that? Wake up time. What do you think they're going to say about that? We dispossess other countries. Come on. Do you think they want N-word people dispossessing anything? So you know there's a lot of fraud and fake out there. You know there's a lot of sellout business going on and it's worth money. It's worth billions and trillions. Wake up time. You know all the lack of knowledge we have. There's a reason for everything. All those devil-minded people amongst us. All those sellout people amongst us. All those that say, oh, openly online, oh, I'll quit this and I'm joining this and I'm joining that. I can tell you who comes out on top. The Almighty knows who comes out on top. The Messiah knows who comes out on top. The kingdom was taken away from the Israelites. They didn't get it back yet. Did not get it back yet. The stone in Daniel prophecy and Nebuchadnezzar's dream, the stone, right? Yeah, that's right. Now you're beginning to see who that stone is. That mashes up the empires of this world. Now you're beginning to understand that. Yeah, I won't have to say nothing more. Who was called the stone with the apostles? Yeah, that's right. It's sinking in now, yeah? All right. You know what? Get serious, because that stone is real. The Messiah is real. The Father is real. His laws are real. His powers are real, very real. The visions and dreams are real. It's easier for him to do and say because he can. A general knows his business, a real one. He knows he's got troops. He knows he's got a war coming. He prepares. Adolf Hitler, Second World War, yes, he did prepare. And he was winning that war. And the Khazars put him out of business. They bankrolled America and the UK to do what? Give them what in 1948? Yeah, you know. Yeah, right. I don't have to say no more. So you know what they've done with their money and you know what they're doing to keep a race of people down. You know exactly what they're doing. They're Khazars for a reason. They claim to be Jews for a reason. They're doing all their devil, satanic, European, Roman Empire stuff for a reason. And it's called money, worshipping devil. It's called about the mark of the beast, 666. It's all the satanic stuff. That's the reason why they're doing it. And corrupting our people with the worst of us, claiming to be representing us. Now, you don't want me representing you. Why? Because I'm not the best. I'm just saying I want to see the best. And if not, I will say this, what I'm saying now. I don't care what they say about me, yeah? I don't really, seriously. I'm talking about a nation of people. A nation of people is more valuable than one person. So let's get it right. Who are the Israelites? What do they do? What are they about? When they get serious, they're a steamroller. They crush nations. That's who the Yah-Israelites are. They crush nations, past, present, and future. So if you're a real man, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a sellout, well, you're never going to know what I'm talking about. It takes a real man to know what I'm talking about. The abusing of little children and all the nastiness that's going on in this world will stop one day and has to stop one day. Yeah, you want to target people, target their weaknesses. And you'll get them. No matter how big and strong and powerful they are, they've all got weaknesses. Target theirs. Child abuse? Yeah, you know, start taking care of the children and looking after them, and you'll put them out of business with their adopting children every year and having a system to do that. Yeah, wake up time. Wake up. Yah-Israel, wake up. Get on point. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's go. Time to go. Time to make a move. May the power and the spirit and the love of the Almighty be with everybody that knows what I'm talking about, of the slave experience. Worldwide. Thy kingdom come, and Yah will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Yah love. One love.